at 11.
Good evening, everyone. It's easy to become numb to reports of yet another heroin overdose death, but what happened today, not to mention where it happened, takes this epidemic to another level.
A mother and a father who are from Alabama both overdosed in a room at Children's Hospital. Their baby girl just feet away. The woman was found dead on the floor of her 7-month-old daughter's room. The father survived, revived by the drug Narcan. Now he's in jail. Police say the father, Wesley Landers, had a loaded gun in his pocket. He's not allowed to have one because of a prior conviction.
It overrides and overtakes all your senses, all your common sense, all your thinking. Nothing is important anymore. And heroin is so powerful, so overwhelming, that you just do the drug knowing that the possibility you could die.
The 7-month-old girl was apparently at Children's so doctors could work on her trachea. As the story shows, users aren't hiding anymore. They'll go pretty much anywhere and shoot up. Local 12's Brad Underwood is live at Children's Hospital with why that makes it so hard to contain this epidemic. Brad?
It really does, Robert. We mentioned how numb we become to some of these reports of heroin overdoses, but this one in particular, parents inside their child's hospital room, certainly speaks to the gravity of what's going on and where it's going on around the region.
How commonplace is it becoming? What do we say? I mean, it's a sad statement on our society when it's becoming such a commonplace thing that you're hearing about the victims that are found overdosing in all sorts of public locations.
Hamilton County Coroner Lakshmi Sammarco sees it every day, a life taken by heroin. Over the past 5 years, Dr. Sammarco says the number of users and those overdosing have skyrocketed.
All I can say is that we all have to get to a point where we're reporting people for their own good, to get them some help.
What may be even more troubling, it's not just happening in homes. It's happening in bathrooms, restaurants, parks, and while driving a car. Chief Tom Sinan of the Newtown Police Department heads up the Hamilton County Heroin Task Force.
The addiction is so strong is once they got that needle in their hand, they're going to go ahead and do it. We just actually stopped a car about 2 hours ago. They were loading up the needle while driving.
At Children's, it's unclear if the drug was brought to Cincinnati or purchased here.
We as a community can't afford this, not in life and not in financially, and we really need to spend a lot of time and effort trying to prevent people from choosing drugs.
Several months ago, you may have noticed those billboards that were put up around Hamilton County with the coroner on it, as well as Sheriff Jim Neal. And Dr. Sammarco says those billboards are working. People are calling in. They're getting tips about use and abuse. But as we continue to see, it is just not enough. According to hospital spokesperson this afternoon, Child Protective Services and family members have been contacted to ensure that that 7-month-old who is here at the hospital tonight has been properly taken care of after she's out of the hospital. Reporting live tonight at Children's Hospital, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News. Rob?
Wild story. Thanks very much. The child's mother will undergo an autopsy in the morning. The father will face a judge and we'll be there too to tell you what happened.